What's up, all my Ewoks, Tribbles, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how Ewan McGregor, the actor that plays Obi-Wan Kenobi and is the lead in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show on Disney+, actually kind of announced that there was going to be a season 2 in his goodbye at Star Wars Celebration 2021. Now, before we talk about it, I'm going to play you the clip first where he announces this.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was amazing watching the first 2 episodes with you the other night. I hope you love episode 3 and then 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Woo!
Okay, now that you've seen the clip, by the way, I have this linked down below in the description of this video. Everything that I show here on my channel, I link below in the description of my videos. But so after seeing this clip, and if you guys have been subscribed to my channel for a long time, thank you. You guys already know this because I have talked about this before. And if you guys are new here, then welcome. I have covered a lot of Star Wars news for years. A lot of the times, especially with this Obi-Wan Kenobi show, I've been right. I was right about Qui-Gon coming back. I was right about Princess Leia. I was right about all of the leaks that came out. So I have a pretty good track record that has been documented here on my channel about being right about these kind of things. So when I was actually watching this stream live because I was supposed to go to Star Wars Celebration that day, but I was super sick with tonsillitis. And conveniently, they were live streaming the entire show. I think that's one of the few good things that came out of the terribleness that happened to the world, was that now everything gets like live streamed now, and they finally figured out how to live stream, so you can watch things like this from the comfort of your own home and get a good view in case you live in another country or you were sick in bed like I was. And when he said this, I was like, oh my gosh, he just announced that there was going to be more episodes, because originally they said that it was only going to be 6 episodes. And if you watched the season finale of the Kenobi show, that it ends with Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi seeing Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon Jinn again, his Force ghost, and then them walking off into the deserts of Tatooine, implying that we are finally going to get to see, or he's finally going to be trained by Qui-Gon in the ways of the Force, but in ways that no one like Obi-Wan Kenobi, obviously us, the audience, know about Force ghosts and all of that, but in ways that Obi-Wan Kenobi has never fathomed before, because that was what happened in the end of Revenge of the Sith. Yoda tells Obi-Wan that more training he has on Tatooine from his old master, Qui-Gon, who has returned from the nether realms of the Force. And so Obi-Wan is supposed to be on Tatooine, watching over Luke from a distance and being trained by Qui-Gon. And so finally, at the end of the show, they, or at least the season finale of season 1, they imply that. And so you might say that I'm leaping here by saying that Ewan McGregor announced season 2, but I don't think I'm wrong. He kind of did here by saying, I can't wait to see your reaction to, episodes 1 through 6, and then 7, 8, 9, and 10. That was him announcing that there's going to be more episodes. And by the way that Disney left it off, it seems like that's the case. And the way that Disney does things, they kind of like to milk everything. And I mean, I understand that, considering they spent $4.5 billion on the Star Wars franchise, they want to milk it for all it's worth, right? So why wouldn't they bring back Ewan? And since they already brought back Liam and then Hayden, and have Ewan McGregor being taught by Qui-Gon in the ways of the Force, as Qui-Gon's a Force ghost, since Liam Neeson already freaking came back, and then have Anakin doing Darth Vader stuff. And this is what I've been saying from the beginning. The only way that it would make sense, which they already kind of threw that out the window because they had Darth Vader and Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi meet again, which it's not supposed to happen until A New Hope, but they threw that out the window, a long time ago. But the only way that it, at least me thinking, plausibly that it could work, is if Obi-Wan is being trained by Qui-Gon and he's meditating and he's entering another realm of the Force, and he's fighting, off that guilt in his mind, Which, again, they threw that out the window by having them meet again. So, you know, when Anakin tells Obi-Wan, you didn't destroy Anakin, I killed Anakin Skywalker. And that's when Obi-Wan starts calling him Darth like he did in A New Hope. But they could have, I mean, they already introduced Force Skyping in the terrible Disney fan fiction Star Wars trilogy. So why, instead of having them meet again, you could have Anakin in, you know, the Darth Vader suit when he's healing again, and he's even more angry because Obi-Wan beat him again with a bunch of rocks and have him in his like healing vat and, you know, meditating as well and like having visions of like how he would want to kill Obi-Wan Kenobi. That way you could have them fight again, make all the monies, and you can have two different outcomes. You can have it where Obi-Wan is fighting Vader and he's winning, and, you know, having flashbacks or, you know, scenes of him as Anakin suffering, you know, because of how he went to the dark side and all the, you know, all the mechanics that are in his body and how every single, you know, breath he takes, every step he takes is painful. And you can see that version of Vader, you know, out of the suit Vader, kind of like what we saw in Star Wars Theory's fan film, that version of Vader, and have that from Obi-Wan's perspective. But, you know, him thinking that it's just, you know, a Force, you know, meditation, kind of like his own internalized perception of it, but it actually be real. And then on the other hand, have Darth Vader or Anakin doing the same thing, and, you know, him envisioning fighting and destroying Obi-Wan. That way you can have battles with them, but they're nothing more than, they're not real. They're Force meditative, like daydream kind of. I think you guys get what I kind of mean now. But I've said this multiple times. It'd be a way for it to just be an internalized perception that each character is going through, and that doesn't break the lore. That doesn't break the canon. Does Disney care about that? Absolutely not. So they're probably not going to do it. But I do think that there is going to be a season 2. They might even have some scenes with Luke, right? Like little kid Luke. I don't want them to destroy Luke any more than they already did. I don't want them to destroy him at all. But have scenes with him and his friends. Have, you know, Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru get some more time and, you know, talking to him, teaching him about, I don't know, how to be a moisture farmer on Tatooine and stuff like that. And heck, they can even cut over to Leia and Bail Organa. And it didn't make sense at all that Obi-Wan was the one that Bail called, because during this time period in Star Wars, Bail Organa already has, you know, the Rebel Alliance kind of formed, and he has Ahsoka Tano working for him under the name Fulcrum. So he would have actually called Ahsoka to go and save Leia, not Obi-Wan, not call Obi-Wan out of hiding. He would have called Ahsoka. But nope, not that happening. But they could bring Ahsoka Tano into it. I'm sure Rosario Dawson would love to do that and be in, you know, another show, and that would be a way to tie it all together. Are they going to do that? Who knows? But I do think that this was him confirming that there's going to be a second season. You don't have to agree with me and my take on this. That's completely fine. But this is just my perception of what he said. And, you know, from my experience, you know, being a critic of Disney and, you know, watching the way that they've done things the past few years. And they could even do a time jump in it where, you know, maybe it's been 5 years or so where he's been training, and so you can have an older person play Leia, which I will have a video coming out about that later, you know, with some other, you know, information that's come out, possibly how Millie Bobby Brown is going to be playing Princess Leia, cough, cough. And so if they did like a 5-year time jump, they got an older actress to play Leia, they got an older actor to play Luke, but obviously not as old as they were, and, or, you know, doesn't look as old as they were in A New Hope. But if you guys didn't watch Star Wars Rebels, Princess Leia is in Star Wars Rebels. Obi-Wan Kenobi is in Star Wars Rebels. Luke he's not exactly in it per se, but I mean, he's off in the distance because Obi-Wan is watching over him. So you kind of see him, but he's not like a character in the show. It's just Obi-Wan from a distance when they ended the Darth Maul arc. Spoilers if you guys didn't watch Rebels. But if they really wanted to do a big bang with season 2, they could have 4 or 5 years in the future, Obi-Wan has been learning from Qui-Gon. They could have flashbacks of him learning from Qui-Gon. You can have Princess Leia. That'd be a way to show, because they just announced the actress that's going to be playing Sabine. That's a way to show Princess Leia interacting with Sabine, possibly Ahsoka, or Ahsoka, you know, talking to Bail Organa via, you know, the holo call, and all of that, and leading up to maybe even show Ezra. That way, when they do the Ahsoka Tano show, and it's about her and Sabine looking for Ezra and Thrawn, people that haven't watched the animated shows would have a, you know, kind of like a little insight into it, because I know it's such a mission for some people to watch animated shows. They're very against watching animated shows. They only want to watch live action. So that would be, you know, a kind of a good stepping block to get them kind of ready and into it, and a little bit of a background on the characters beforehand. Will they do anything that I've said? I don't know. But like I said, I've already heard some rumors, some whispers from the Lucasfilm network that tends to be true. So the fact that they've already looked into casting another Leia tells me all I need to know, that they are probably going to have a little bit of a time jump from season 2. And season 2, like Ewan McGregor said, episode 7, 8, and 9, and 10 is probably already in the works. I guarantee it. But anyways, everyone, I've rambled on long enough. Please let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comment section below. If you guys like this video, please smash the like button. If you didn't, that's okay too. Thank you so much for watching this far through. And until next time, oh, actually guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe take a minute, smash the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. Make sure that that bell is set to all. That way you actually get notifications when I do videos and live streams. That way you guys never miss out when I do videos where my predictions tend to be true. So until next time, everyone, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone.
Also, guys, I have a Twitch channel where I play video games like Elden Ring and KOTOR, as well as an Instagram where I post photos from my recent cosplay escapades. If you guys aren't following me on either of those, go do so now. The link is in the description of this video. And if you're interested in purchasing some prints of my art, or stickers or bookmarks and stuff like that, any kind of merchandise that I make based on the stuff that I paint, you guys can go over to my Etsy. It's The Art of Anna, TSWG. Everything, again, that I've showed you will be linked down below in the description of this video. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.